We're going to do a demonstration of dense pack cellulose. This is Micah McLean. He and his family have probably installed more dense pack cellulose in this town than anybody else. Extensive experience. Dense pack cellulose is an alternative to fiberglass insulation that's been used in ceilings and attics. It's designed to basically reduce a lot of the holes that sometimes get developed when you put in fiberglass insulation incorrectly. This can be used for new construction. It also can be used for existing construction. For those folks who are on the tour, down at 35 Main Street, they were putting cellulose insulation in an attic, which is called a loose blow. And what Micah and his crew are going to demonstrate is a dense pack, which is basically packing it tightly into the walls and increases the R value and really reduces air infiltration. So I'll turn it over to Micah.
Hi, I guess my name is Micah. We kind of retrofit some college apartments in Plymouth, and we use this machine over here to dense pack the cellulose, and we've just built a small demonstration. It's supposed to represent one cavity in a wall. So it's just an 8-foot tall standard wall, 16 inches wide, and it's clear on one side, so you'll be able to see what's happening as we blow the cellulose in there. I'll show you. So this is just a flexible plastic hose. And if you pretend like this side is the outside of your house, this is the outside plywood sheeting, you can remove whatever kind of siding you have, clapboards or vinyl, and you can drill a hole into the cavity, and then you can slide this tube up in there, blow the cellulose in, and then when you're done, you pound a little wooden plug like this back in the hole, and then put your siding back over, and you're able to insulate a house without totally destroying it in the process. The product is just chopped up newspaper and old books from school. Here, yeah. So it has borate, which is supposed to be non-toxic. Usually we wear respirators when we're doing it, but we're not going to for the demonstration. We don't even know exactly what R value you get, but it's good. And it fills in all air leaks, so I'll just show you what we do. So when you're actually doing a house, you can't see, but you just have to feel for what's happening. But you slide the hose up in there. Yeah, or 2.5 maybe. So I guess here's the machine. I'll show that before we do the demo. You just pour the insulation in here. It chops it up, blows it through this hose, and you can regulate how much material is flowing through by opening and closing this door. And we can vary the blower speed, and then it all just comes to this switch. So you can bring this whole thing up into an attic with you or in a wall. We'll do the demonstration and see what happens. Is everybody ready?
Ready.
Yep. Well, you'll see, we let it fall from the top down to the bottom, and it slowly compresses it. But as I draw the tube out, it'll pack it really dense, and then you take the tube and shove it down into the bottom, and we'll repack this whole bottom area. And we'll take the back off and let you be able to feel how dense it is, but it's as stiff as like a firm mattress. You can actually push on it with your hands. It's pretty amazing.
Occlusions, wires, boxes, internal activity.
So it's pretty amazing. Like if you, say, have an outlet on the inside, you can watch the air go blasting out, and you can see the cellulose. It'll seal itself off. Any holes, any gaps, any wires.
Goes around
it goes.
Blocked off.
It'll go around it for a while, and then eventually it will block itself off, and then just continue to fill the bay.
I'm sorry. What was happening differently here than when they regularly blow it in?
Here, you'll be able to see after this happens, you'll be able to see the hose pull down.
Oh, you're going to pull it down.
Yeah, you pull it down, and
so right now it's the normal way.
This is kind of normal.
I turned it down a bit. I think there should be plenty in there.
So we're getting to the top, and in a moment this thing will seal itself off, and I'll pull the hose down, and you can watch it, and it'll repack this whole area quite densely.
How do you know when it's done?
It'll just shut it.
You can hear it closing itself up.
So getting there. Is there still enough in there? Anyone that wants can come closer. You can hear the air actually like sneaking out around holes, and it's kind of neat. Come on in if anyone wants to touch it or see it.
So you do it by sound when you
Yeah, well,
see
when
start pulling the hose out.
you'll hear in a second, you'll be able to just hear that no material is flowing through and the air stops. You can even see it. You can see it traveling in the hose. And here in a moment, the hose will just go and seal itself off.
Can you do this from the inside of the house?
Yeah, we do it from the inside and outside.
All right. You just have to do it between each stud, basically.
Yep.
All right. How do you? So you just pull out the existing, already existing built. So you pull out the fiberglass insulation, whatever you have in there. Then
If there is fiberglass, you can blow around fiberglass as well and pretty much compact it to nothing. So here you can see it sealing off in a second.
So these are seals.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
In a second, it ought to stop. Is it still in the hopper, Rachel?
Oh yeah.
We put it on really slow volume, so I guess the demo's taking longer than we thought, but
So
we
when
got,
you're going into a house, you're getting the hose up to the top. You started with from the top down, or
so here we go. It's about to seal. So it basically seals off all cracks in the walls.
I like that ceiling.
Here you go. You can hear it stopped moving, and you can watch as I pull it out. I don't know, can you actually see on that side of the glass? Yeah. It should repack the whole cavity quite densely. Yeah. We only just built this demo box yesterday, so this is only the second time we've ever used it.
so you have to only make one hole in the bottom, and it gets the whole cavity.
Yep, you'll watch. I'll be able to stick it back down too.
so should you go as low as you can to the hole?
It doesn't matter, because we poke it up and down.
How does this hold up with fire codes?
It's supposed to be fire retardant. So here, when I pulled it down to the middle here. So I turn the machine off, pull the hose out, blow some cellulose into the common. The demo box isn't quite like an actual house. Is it all the way down? Can you see it?
Yeah.
So this is like, I mean, this is actually fairly well packed, but we can repack it considerably denser. Dense enough it kind of looks like it's going to blow the demo box apart. Breathe. Woo!
Why do you think it was necessary to repack the lower half again?
Just to get a denser pack. Yeah, no settling. The demo box is not quite perfect. You can, if it's old lath and plaster. We've only ever had it blow out twice. You can turn the blower down, but it doesn't seem to. Usually with the lath and plaster, there's enough air gaps in between bays that the air escapes into the next bay. To patch what? Yeah. So here, we're just about done, and then we'll pull the back off and you can feel how it's done.
If you compact fiberglass, it loses our value. This stuff gains. So that's why
Oh, sorry, Steve.
there's really no.
So here, you're welcome. Everyone's welcome to touch it. It's
Oh, isn't that nice? Can we jump in?
I know you said you didn't know what the arc value was. Do you have a rough feeling maybe what it might be close to, or?
most of the houses that we do have no insulation in them whatsoever. So it's like you do this, and it's like putting in R1,000,000 compared to R nothing. I don't know.
On the
It says
dial,
there, yeah, you can.
It's got the mathematics, but it's like.
Yeah, right. It probably tells us right there.
But that's not for compact.
Betterbuildings is part of a U.S. Department of Energy program that helps you with energy efficiency improvements in your home or business building. We provide step-by-step guidance to help save you money, keep you warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer, and reduce your dependence on fossil fuels. Find out more by calling 603-717-6531 or by visiting our website at www.betterbuildingsnh.com.